Everybody makes this Social Security mistake when it comes to calculating their future benefits. Don't let it be you, man. Don't let it be you. All right, so let's go. Well, let me share with you. So I just did a video on the new tools at SSA.gov, which are fantastic. The problem with Social Security, the tools and the statement you get is it says, based on your current record of work, we project your monthly income will be X. So for me, it was $3,139 a month. Come on, buddy. All right, come here. Oh, yeah. There we go. There we go. So it says when you are 67, you're at your full retirement age, your primary insurance amount, which is my PIA, will be $3,139 a month. And so a lot of people, most people, you say, oh man, that's all I'm going to get. That's nothing. I got to work another 15, 17, 20 years just to get $3,139. When I'm putting $5,000 a year into my portfolio plus a match from the company, I'll be having $1 million in 30 years, and I'll get $50,000 a year off that. Social Security is a scam. They're giving it to the illegal immigrants. Blah blah blah. No, they're not. The problem with Social Security is what it's doing is it doesn't say that your future benefits are in today's numbers. It doesn't say that. Your future benefits that you will get when you're 67 or 62 or 70, however you want to look at it, is being given to you today based on today's numbers. It's not adjusted for inflation. So doggone frustrating. So people way undercount their Social Security benefit. They say, I'm going to need $100,000 a year to spend in social when I retire, and I'm only getting $3,000 a year from Social Security. Like, wow, you spend $100,000 a year? No, I only spend $60,000. Okay, well, one is going up, your expenditures adjusted with inflation, but the other is staying flat. That doesn't make sense. Really? Yeah, really, trust me. All right, so let's go here. We're going to go to SavvySocialSecurityPlanning.com, which is through Horse's Mouth, which I'm a big fan. Might be a little bit pricey for you guys because I am an advisor, professional. I spend, I can't remember, $1,000 a year on this thing, something like that. And it's great because it's just a plethora of info on Social Security that I think is worth it for me as a professional. It might not be worth it for you as just the run-of-the-mill client or a beneficiary of Social Security. But either way, so I put in some data. I said basically Charlotte was born in 1974. I was born in 1970. My PIA is $3,139. Charlotte's PIA is $377. Her case's PIA is not relevant to what we're talking about here. But remember, my PIA, my primary insurance amount, and this is directly off the SocialSecurity.gov website, is $3,139. And it assumes, of course, that I continue to work making the max that Social Security taxes you until I'm 67. All right, but that's not the amount I'm going to get from Social Security when I file. The amount I get when I both claim at FRA at 67 for me will be $4,309 because of a 2% cost of living adjustment. I got 2% COLA. So for 17 years from now, I'll make an extra $1,200 a month in Social Security because my PIA is $3,139, but the 2% cost of living adjustment, my benefit that I actually get at 67 will be $4,309. I hope that makes sense. That's a big deal, man. So if you're not using the cost of living adjustment to inflate your earnings, you're going to underreport your earnings, and that might keep you to work at your crappy old job for longer. Well, don't do that. Now we got lots of different tools here. When should we claim? Claim early, claim late. If we both claim late, so remember, my full PIA adjusted for a 2% cost of living will be $4,309, which is exactly roughly what my benefit is right now. If I waited till I was 70, that's with my delayed earnings. If I take it at 70, my benefit alone will be in future dollars $5,700 a month. So if I take it early, it'll be $2,748, inflated at 2% a year. If I take it at normal, full retirement age, it'll be $4,309. If I take it later, it'll be $5,701. Look at that, man. That's huge. Now the interesting thing is the difference between this and that is $1,500 a month, a little bit more than $1,500 a month. Interesting. So this is at FRA, this is at 62. The difference between this and that is $1,400 a month. You know what's interesting about that is when I did the Social Security calculator, the difference between taking it early, taking it full retirement age, or taking it delayed at 70 was only $1,000 a month. So what's happening here is when you have cost of living adjustments, it's actually making the gap's even bigger The longer you wait, it's hard for me to do. The longer you wait, the bigger the gaps grow between taking that 62, taking that 67, or taking that 70. I hope that makes sense. So again, right now at 4309, if I took it early, I'd be sacrificing $1,500 a month. Whereas the Social Security benefits showed it was only $1,000 a month I sacrifice. However, if I took it at 70, I get $5,700 a month, where Social Security benefits showed which is $1,400 more than taking it at 67. Where Social Security statement only showed me I'd be getting an extra $1,000 a month benefit. So that's a big deal. Again, that's a mistake everyone makes. All right, let me see if I can't adjust this to get a different COLA. Hold on a second. I'm going to try to edit client info. I want to see if I can't. Yeah, instead of 2%, let's just do a 1% cost of living adjustment. It's funny how many people scream bloody murder and let's see, suggested scenarios. All right, here we go. They scream bloody murder. They say, you're giving Social Security too high of a cost of living adjustment. At the same time, they're saying inflation's through the roof. Medicare is going through the roof. And yet I'm giving Social Security too high of a COLA. And yet they scream bloody murder about the cost of living on Medicare going up. And they scream bloody murder about inflation going up. And yet they say you should discount your cost of living adjustment for Social Security. What's that? What's that noise? Benny, what you doing? All right, so let's take a look at what they're coming up with us here. So if I had a 1% claim, it'd be my benefit would be, again, my PIA is $31.39. If I took it early, it'd be $24.66. If I took it at with only 1% at my full retirement age, it's still $36.81. Again, it's still significantly more. That's still $500 a month more than what my statement shows. I mean, that's real money, man. Don't understand how Social Security works before you just file. Or certainly before you just put a plan in action, like I'm only going to get $2,500 from Social Security 15 years from now because my statement says that. That's a mistake of untold proportions. All right, love your comments. We will see you.